All right, Kelly. So your photos are all over the SJ. What is that like seeing your work be recognized?
Oh, wow. It's humbling. It's nice that our Northern hockey players are getting recognized and being shared through the video, through the media.
Absolutely.
Um, I want to, with the Humboldt Bronco crash, God, it still chokes me up thinking about that. Um, some of my photos there have made the national, have made it across the world, and it's part of the legacy of the young men.
Yep.
Some of the photos have made it to sites where people are using them to create organ donating.
Okay.
Yeah, because the parents have reached out to use those photos, and I said yes, most definitely.
Yeah. So it reaches so much further than just that game.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
that's incredible. Now, how did you get involved with the Flin Flon Bombers?
How I got involved is my nephew started playing there.
Okay.
And I remember the first time walking in there with, the little camera, and I thought, oh my God, am I going to get kicked out for taking these photos?
Yeah.
Because you don't know,
No, exactly. Yep.
And that was like 6 years ago, and I'm still doing it, and I'm getting a little braver. And yeah, I love it. I love hockey. I grew up with hockey. I grew up in the rink.
Yeah.
I've made a lot of friends, young and old, from Flin Flon to Alaska to the
Isn't
States.
that
It's
crazy?
unreal.
It is
Yeah.
like, yeah. And, before I started recording, you touched on how you'll get some messages from the boys and stuff like that. So what's that like when they reach out to you too?
It's kind of cute. It is because, I had a young man from North Battleford say, hey, I'm coming into town. I'm number so-and-so. Are you going to be around? Can you get a few shots of me? Or I've had a parent saying, we're going to be in the rink. Can we meet you?
Yeah.
It is humbling, and it's nice, and it's memory keepsakes. And that's why I do it.
That's good.
You
That's a
know,
great reason. Yeah. Yeah.
I have a son that plays junior B for the Storm
Yeah.
in the paw. And I just hope that, if he goes anywhere else, that somebody with a camera gear will, snap
Yes.
those memories and
Yeah.
share. And that's what I do. That's why I do it.
That's awesome. And you said that people will come and want to meet you. We were one of those sets of people.
That's Yes,
Like,
you were. You were.
the first time
And
I came to Flin Flon, I was like, I have to meet her. Like, yeah.
and that is nice because the hockey family is small to begin with.
Yeah.
And we're taking memories and we're taking photos, and it is so nice to put a face and a voice to a text message or a message you get through Facebook.
Absolutely. It makes a difference. Yeah.
It does. And I've gotten through my photography, I've gotten to Game On Magazine has published a few, Free Press has just published some, Brandon's son. It's nice when they
Amazing.
reach out and say, can we
Yeah.
use this photo? And yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And isn't it kind of funny? Like I remember thinking like, because I love photos and I like the family photos or different things. And when they approached me, I just remember thinking like, well, yeah, it's fine. Like I know I can make these things work, but I didn't realize the impact that they would have on
Yeah.
the league or those people. And it's huge. It's awesome. It is a great thing that any organization gets to have, and everybody's lucky to have you, because even when everybody visits Flin Flon, I know, like you said, they all want Kelly there taking those photos.
Well, it's nice. And you know what? There's one young man from Yorkton. Like some of the photos I've taken from him, he knows I've got the lens on him, so he'll kick the puck in the air,
Yeah.
And
Yes.
then some of the kids will, and even refs.
Oh my
Like
gosh, I know.
you
Yes.
know, I've seen a few of my photos on the news in Saskatoon when they did a story on them, and it's like,
Yeah.
wow. And then some of them will friend me and say, I was there. Did you get some of me? Well, join my Facebook group, and
Yeah.
you know, go ahead, have fun with them.
That's it exactly. Like, yeah, same. I never thought the officials or anything like that. And I remember a couple of times I was sitting in the stands and I had this one ref, he came up to me, he's like, "Are you Megan?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, I was like, "You're not kicking me out yet." Like, and yeah, that's what he wanted. And it was funny because the photo that he liked, he sandwiched in between Ice Wolf and a bomber. And he's like, "That's my favorite photo." So I like, yeah, you don't ever know what the picture is that, yeah. And these refs, they don't get that opportunity either to have their photos in action. And so then I did start taking note. I did start paying attention and taking a lot more photos of officials and things like that. So now you work with, I think you mentioned the Blizzards as well, and a few other clubs too. Yeah. So what all clubs do you work with?
Well, the Blizzard, which is an MJHL Junior A team, the Storm, which is a Junior B team, which my son plays for, and the Flin Bombers. I've also done our local hockey academy players, and it was kind of cute because we had 3 of the Bombers come down and dress up with the RCMP when they took on the hockey skills program here in Cranberry. So then the guys kind of scooted off the bench and said, "Kelly." And so I took their photos because, how many Junior A players get to put on that RCMP, hockey jersey and play alongside them? So yeah, it's memories. Yeah. And then I've teamed up with Junior Night in Manitoba, and I tag all the Junior B games that I go to and the SJHL games that I go to. So he's gotten, a few of us in Manitoba, because there's a lot of talent up here that if we can capture it on a photo and share it with the world, why not?
Absolutely. So no, that's awesome. Now, and what does it mean to you when, like Flin Flon and stuff, like all that area is still, we're relatively small. We're not sizes of Edmonton and stuff, but what is it like when another photographer recognizes your work and tells you how great it is?
Oh, wow. That praise or that recognition doesn't make your head feel bigger, but it makes you feel like, oh, wow, okay, I did something right.
That's good.
Like, I love your work and I love Marla's work. Yeah. And then, they've got, photographers in Nipawin and there are more photographers coming out for hockey now, which there wasn't.
Yeah.
And get me in front of a family, do a family shoot or a grad shoot, not my comfort zone. Yeah. I can do it, but not my comfort zone. Yeah. Get me in a rink or outside doing soccer, I'm fine.
Like it. That's perfect. Yeah. Everybody has their own little niche, and you can tell yours is definitely hockey. Like well, that's amazing.
I grew up, my hometown's Kelvington. I've got relatives that made it to the NHL, the Junior A League, yeah, that's my niche. I love my hockey.
Yeah, that's an incredible story, Kelly. Well, thank you for your time. And I know I'm looking forward to seeing your photos that they're going to come out here in this final series as Flin Flon and Estevan.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to go there this weekend, but just can't. And then I only get to shoot the 3rd game because my full-time paying job takes me to Winnipeg on the morning of the 27th.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. I know. I want them to win and finish it if they can, but if they can't, then I might be able to get a few more games in there.
If they can extend it for you. Yeah.
Just for me.
Yeah.